Hello, this is Velia Falconieri and welcome back to another Ktane module tutorial. This time we're gonna cover the Simon Stops module, as I have been requested to do.
All available experts, please report to room A9. So,
this is Simon Stops. It is pretty similar to other Simon modules. You basically have to input a sequence of colors based on the sequence of colors that appear on the module. It has a total of 3 stages, and the sequence that will be shown on the module will increase by 1 for each stage. So you'll have to input a number of 3, then 4, then 5 colors. Anyways, let's grab Edgework. We have a total of 0 batteries. We have an unlit bulb, an unlit FRK, an unlit NSA. Then we have a lit CLR. We have a lit MSA, and we have a lit SND. Then we have one port. That's all we need to know. And then we have the serial number, which is Charlie Mike 6 Quebec Victor 2. Okie dokie. Now, let's choose one of the modules. Let's choose this one. And we have yellow, red, and purple, or violet. In this module, it is called violet. So yellow, what was it? Yellow, red. Yeah, yellow, red, violet. Okie dokie. This is our sequence. Okay, then we go over here in this easy table over here, and we find
all personnel. Please return to your stations.
Yes, we find the sequence. We translate our current sequence, the module sequence, with the sequence we have to input, and that can change for each stage. So in stage 1, yellow, we have yellow as the first color. Yellow becomes, well, yellow in this case. Red becomes blue. So blue, and violet becomes this. This means rotate the original color by 1 clockwise for each battery on the bulb. In this case, so we will have to, violet. From violet, we would go clockwise a number of times as a number of batteries. But we have 0 batteries, so that's just going to be violet again. And this is easy enough. This is the sequence that we have to input in the module. This is the sequence that is the answer. So easy enough. But this module, at any time, so at any color you input in the sequence, the module can stop. It can stop only once for each stage, but it does stop. It can stop at 1, at 2, at number 3, at 4, at 5. It doesn't matter. The module will stop. And if you don't do something specific, the module will give you a strike after 3 seconds. What do you have to do if the module stops? If the module stops, you have to input an additional color that is called a control input. And the control input can be calculated over here in the table B. For each stage is going to be different. You have to calculate it differently. So since I'm going to do multiple modules, I'm going to write down each stage. As for stage 1, it's going to be number of batteries. So figure out the number for each stage below, which is this rule over here, and then add this to the final digit of the serial number. We have to add the number we get over here with the final digit of the serial number. So read carefully, because there's information over here and there's information over here, and over here it doesn't tell you that you have to add the last digit of serial number, so remember that. So number of batteries times number of serial number consonants. So 0 times anything, I don't even have to count the consonants, is just 0. So 0 plus the last digit of serial number is 2, so it's a 2. We would have to modulo the number to do modulo 10. So we would have to subtract 10 if the number we get is equal or higher than 10. But in this case it's just 2, so we don't have to. 2, for stage 1 it is PS. What does PS stand for? It stands for, over here, previous, not next, NS or PS, next or previous, so previous, secondary color from the previously pressed button. That means since the stop can occur at any of these 3 colors, you have to pay attention. If you press yellow and it stops at yellow, then the previous secondary color will be orange. If it stops at blue, the previous would be green, and so on. So you have to be careful about that. And since I am a terrible diffuser, I'll let you know I'm a terrible diffuser. Misclick is my second name, but I'm also terrible at anything. I'm not a good diffuser. So I will probably, I hope I don't, but I will probably mess up something. Anyway, now that we know that we have to press the previous secondary color, we can just input the sequence. How do you know if the module stops? Well, the module, normally when you press a button, if it's the correct button, it will lit up and play in a sound. If it lights up, stays lit, and doesn't make a sound, then it means that the module has stopped, and you have to get to input the control input. So yellow, it didn't make a sound, then blue, okay, green, and then violet. Okay, it stopped at blue, as you could see, so I had to input green. Green, even if, it's important to note that even if even if the module stops at one of the colors, it will still count that color as inputted. So you don't have to input it again because it stopped. You just go on to the next color. Anyway, we got an additional color, which is violet again. So we just erase this because it's gonna be different. For stage 1, it was a 2. Stage 2 and stage 3. These are control inputs. Now, okay, we go back to the first table. Yellow, red, violet, violet. Yellow for stage 2 is gonna be yellow again because I would have to go clockwise for each battery and the bomb, so yellow again. Then red, red is gonna be red again. Violet is gonna be blue. So we got 2 blues. Okay, control input for stage 2. Stage 2, number of ports times 2. Ports, we have 1 port. So times 2 is 2 plus battery holders, so just 2. Then we have to add this to the last digit serial number, which is also a 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. And that's going to be our control input. 4 for stage 2 is OC. OC means opposite color. So 3 clockwise or opposite color of the previously pressed button. Okay, then we go yellow, yellow, then red, opposite color, then blue, blue. And last color is gonna be green. Okay, green is the last color. Okay, so yellow for stage 3 is green. Red for stage 3 is yellow. Violet for stage 3 is red, so 2 red, and green for stage 3 is gonna be green again. 0 clockwise is still green. Okay, control input for stage 3, 2 plus number of indicators. That's gonna be a lot of indicators. With lit indicators counting as 3. Okay, so 2, we start with 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5 plus 3, because it is lit, 8 plus 3, 11 plus 3, 14. 14 plus the last digit of serial number, which is 2, so 16. 16 modulo 10 is 6. And 6 is our control input, which is PS. PS is, again, previous secondary color. Okay? I'm gonna screw something. Green, yellow, red, okay, red, green. Okay. It stopped at red, so I press the previous secondary color. I don't know if I mentioned it, but it states right here. The secondary colors are orange, green, and violet, while primary colors, in case you get an NP or a PP, are red, yellow, and blue, of course. Anyway, this is Simon Stops. It's pretty easy. The concept is very easy for the expert. It's a little more difficult for the diffuser, but it should be pretty easy for the diffuser as well, unless you're a complete moron like me that cannot diffuse anything. Anyway, let's get, I don't know, this one, I don't know, because it has orange, it's different. We got violet, no, blue, orange, violet. Blue, orange, violet. Okay. Now, stage 1, blue is violet. Orange is orange. 0 clockwise from orange is orange. Then violet is gonna be 0 clockwise from violet is violet. Okay. Stage 1 is a 2. Is previous secondary color. So we have violet, orange, violet, violet, orange, violet. Blue again. Okay. Stage 2 now. Please behave. Okay. Stage 2 is blue is orange, orange is yellow, violet is blue, and blue is violet. No, orange. I'm sorry. Blue is orange. Okay. Stage 2 is 4. It is OC, which is the opposite color. So orange, yellow, blue, opposite, and orange again. Was it orange at the end? Yes. Yes, orange at the end. Okay. Stage 3. Blue is blue again. Orange is orange again. Violet is red. Blue is blue again. And orange is orange again. Okay, not much has changed. So stage 3 is 6, PS previous secondary color. So blue, orange, red previous, blue, orange. And that's it for Simon stops. It should be pretty clear, so I don't think there is anything else to do. I could do another one, but again, I think it's pretty clear how this module works. So thanks everybody for watching, and goodbye.